King Malcolm, how are you?
I'm dying. And I've only been king for 15 years.
Oh, shut up. Any last words?
I can't move my head.
Any last words?
It's been an honor serving all of you. But one ruling I must make before this illness takes me is to talk like normal people.
My father's lost, hast weakened my soul, mine own heart hast a hole. Ricardo, I'm joyous you've come. In yesterday's tomorrow, thee mustn't fail from curing my dry sorrow.
Oh yeah, Fleance, we're not doing that anymore.
What?
We're not talking like that.
What? Why?
Why do you think? He wants to talk in backwards English all the time. That was just some stupid thing Macbeth made up because he thought he was cool.
Yeah, but it's not fancy. Like, there's no deeper meaning to what I'm saying.
I'm sure some English teacher will come up with a deeper meaning.
What's an English teacher?
Whatever. So how's it going, Fleance?
It's nothing.
Come on, dude. We're roommates. You can tell me anything.
It's just my
Want to go to his grave in Cawdor?
Aye, we should'st wend tomorrow.
Hey,
What?
cut it out.
Yes, sir. It's just over there, on the eastern perimeter of the cemetery. O Father, wherefore art thou Father? Deny thy death and refuse thy death, or if thou wilt not, but be sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a sad man.
Normal English, bud. Hey, what is that in the distance? That huge thing.
Is it your mother?
No, it's your mother. My mom's dead.
Well, we are in a cemetery.
Really though, what is it?
It's the grave of the mighty Macbeth. Shall we go have a look?
Yes, sir. Wow, that statue really is humongous.
Biggest in Mexico.
What's Mexico?
Whatever.
know much about him?
Just from the stories my father told me about his bravery and their friendship.
Your dad was friends with Macbeth? Wasn't Macbeth evil?
I don't know much about his late life, except for that the fool Macduff slaughtered him, and that he was a very good friend of my father.
Who would have thought such a good guy could become so evil? This conversation seems like it would be important later on, doesn't it? Like while you're in a confrontation with someone?
Like who? Macduff? I've never met him in my entire life.
Come on, dude. It's getting late and I'm hungry for dinner.
Are you cooking?
No?
Oh, I guess we aren't having dinner then, are we?
Gee whiz. Only if someone was cooking something here in the cemetery.
Ricardo, look over there. See him? Dressed in all black. Who is that?
I don't know. It's probably just someone visiting a grave.
Well, he's staring at us, so I'd say we're in grave danger. A little bit more dinner.
Yeah, a little beef stew. Actually,
Nice little dinner for us. Give us some food.
What we make is not what we brew. What we make, I will tell to you.
What are you referring to?
My vision for you, funny thing, you will soon be king.
Did she not get the normal English memo?
Does seem like it.
Shut up now, thy willy-headed peanut cow. Your prophecy is, alas, the king's title will be yours at last.
Rhymezone.com.
Now comes my fit of rage. Respect me, or I'll force your age to raise. There are battles to come and flowers to bloom.
What is that?
What is
Blum?
Blum?
People to die, families to
Blum.
cry.
Excuse me.
That's
The
not his
end
word.
at
I've never
the
heard it
My
used in that
soul
context.
I have a dictionary on my house.
eventually
What is
falls.
Country of
Melons.
origin.
Shut up, you melons!
Define melon, please.
Bloody hell! You're going to be king.
Okay, cool. Can we have our food now? Now that we saw your dad's grave, do you want to go back home?
Well, I'm gonna be king tomorrow, so I guess for one last night.
Alright. I sort of forgot about the whole king thing.
It's so weird. I'm the king of a city I've barely lived in. The last time I was here, I was running from my father's murders. Now, 15 years later, I'm going to be the king. I don't even know if I want to be king.
It's what your father would have wanted.
It's not what I want.
What do you want?
I don't know. I want to go home. I don't want to be king.
Okay, you can sleep on it.
If my dad saw me now, he'd be so proud. We always talked about king, and he taught me everything. He always told me if I was king, don't blow it. But my happiness? I don't know it. I owe it to me, not my previous pedigree, my extended ancestry. Saying is one thing, doing is another. I raised myself without father or mother. I have the requirements for the specific environment. I have the want and the greed to be able to lead. Macbeth will look lesser to me, the oppressor. Macbeth's borrowed robes I now claim, and I will stitch them with my own name. Oh no, whence I came, all will hail. Fleance, Thane. Fleance, Thane.
Dude. Who are you talking to?
gonna move on to the castle.
Alrighty, let's hit the road, Potato Chip.
Alright, Teddy Roosevelt.
I think you meant Franklin.
Relaxed, protein shake.
Hello, everyone. I am Macduff, an old friend of Malcolm. Malcolm was a great king. He stepped up to the job when we needed him the most. He brought us out of the ruins when the horrid Macbeth left us there.
Alright. What's the big fuss about?
King Malcolm has died. This is his funeral. And you are being very disrespectful, young man.
Ew, you sound like my dad. Anyway, the real king is here. Mr. Fleance, son of Banquo.
Ah! I knew your father very well. However, I have decided to take the throne because I originally killed Macbeth.
Not how it works.
You're Macduff?
The one and only. And that's Mr. Macduff to you?
That's the king you're talking to, mate.
Hey, you are not the king. I will be the king. I didn't want to be the leader originally, but I have decided it's in everyone's best interest if I am the king. I knew I would not be able to take Cawdor out of the ruins, and that's why I left the job for Malcolm. And since he did all the hard work, I will gain the throne. I'm not the leader you wanted, but I'm the leader you deserve.
Quality cinema.
What's cinema?
Whatever.
Enough. We will duel. We will duel for the kingsmanship.
I mean, I defeated the evil and villainous Macbeth, so you're kind of screwed. You still don't understand!
Yo, watch the jab.
What are you talking about? My father and him were great friends and he would never associate with evil. Ah!
Yeah, focus. Stop the chit chat. Come on, go for the legs. Go for the legs.
No!
Attaboy, Flea, come on. There you go.
I'm dying, is that right? All I wanted was to be king. Is that so bad? Is that so much to ask for? Is that right? Yeah, Malcolm was he should have died. Macbeth was awful and I should be dead. Is that right? Is that right? You still don't get it, Fleance, do you? You've looked up to Macbeth your entire life. You're slowly becoming him. And you don't want that?
And, why is that bad?
Macbeth killed your father.
It isn't true. What did he do? What did we do? It can't be. He's been my hero since the age of 3. All these years I've been misled from the lies espoused from the usurper's head. The lies that lived on, though Macbeth is dead. Becoming king is a continuous wheel of blood meal after blood meal. But what's true? What's real? My father's best friend stabbed his back in mine. How did he define the rights upheld for all time? Through guile and might? Macbeth's defined right wasn't a divine right. The definition of his diction defied competition and led him on his damned mission. His ambition was an addiction. We need a restriction, a prescription for his affliction. If Macbeth did these things, maybe he was the worst of our kings. If Macbeth did these things, maybe he was the worst of our kings. We're animals, killing for tyrannical positions. We're acting like cannibals. It's an understandable description. Where do we go from here? Do we get closure from starting over? We need to work slower, sober, and with composure. To have a qualified controller, but I need to take over. Macduff's revelation of Macbeth's Bayesian equation could have left our nation in ruination. We need a new innovation. We need democratization for all Western nations. We need globalization. We need...
Dude, we get it. You're king. Don't need to brag about it.
Hey guys, David and Ben here. We're sorry about that. As you can see, we are currently located at Ben's house, the shooting location, and we figured at the end, if you made it this far without crying or
Without Miss Jaffe clicking away and saying, no.
we'd just like to apologize for the events that occurred.
Yeah. First of all, sorry to Miss Jaffe for everything, for having trust in us, for clicking on the link that I sent to you.
Bad idea.
And sorry, I'm not sure how far we got into the video, but I'm sorry for you having to watch as much as you did. And also, sorry for you having to show it to the whole class. And that leads to sorry to the entire class, because we let a lot of people down.
We definitely did.
A lot of people asked for us to present our presentation, and that was it. Are you happy now?
I think that leads into a good segue to expectations, because I mean, me and Ben have built up a persona of ourselves of having fun,
making
comedy,
making
people
good,
laugh.
making people laugh.
making good things, and this one is a bad thing, and we're sorry.
Again, it comes down to that. Really.
And it also connects to the fact that during the shooting of this, we were laughing a lot and having a really good time. And while I can speak for my future self, but I was probably laughing in the back of the room while we were watching this.
I was definitely holding my face and covering my eyes.
So, yes, are we disappointed with the outcome? We are.
Yes.
But
yes.
Did we have fun in the process? Yes. Did you have fun in the process? Probably not. Another thing I'd like to address as far as the actual movie, continuity. There was none. There was just... For those of you who don't know, continuity is when there's one thing in a different shot, and then something else in the next shot that wasn't in the first one. It's very confusing sometimes, and it can really throw off the whole performance.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't tell when something's there, and then when it's gone. And especially when the cuts are quick.
Yeah.
So, yes, there were multiple of those, such as wardrobe changes, shirt pocket fiascos,
and things that just don't make sense.
Anyways, as far as past productions, none have been this bad. They're usually at least moderately funny or decent. This one was not funny or decent.
Usually they're watchable. You know, they're only like 3 minutes long.
This one was 15.
The credits
plus this.
The credits was 3 minutes long.
The credits were originally 3 minutes long.
Alright, let's talk about the credits. The credits, we wanted to have music.
We wanted to have an overture, and the credits seemed like a good place to put that until we put in the entire overture, and the credits were moving as fast as a turtle with the 10-pound weight on its back.
Turtle without legs.
So, we had to shorten the overture, and it was still 2 minutes long, so...
I don't want to look at the camera. I'm looking down.
I feel bad looking us and the class in the eye right now.
Sorry.
Future presentations and productions, we're gonna have to get a fat rebound with a PH. Oh my god, we're gonna need something good, but they're not gonna see it because they don't trust us anymore, and Miss Jaffe will never let us do it.
that leads us to a lesson for the class and Miss Jaffe. Why?
Yeah.
Why did you guys
Come on,
let us?
It's me and Ben. What did you think we were gonna do? It's barely our fault.
Never let us work together again. If you see us in the halls talking,
Separate us.
Separate us immediately.
Please.
We are definitely.
It's gonna end badly. And speaking of that, we're actually gonna start a podcast.
So we'll have a link in the description.
We'll make a link for that so you guys can listen to
our
talks.
podcasts. So yeah, how are we gonna wrap this up? Mr. Jaffe, please don't take points off of our essay.
Oh god, the script was good, but then it just got bad.
We just
Oh shit, we didn't put the ladder scene.
yeah, I don't
If
think we're gonna
you're
put
seeing
the
this and there's a ladder
scene
scene in there, then the apology is really serious, because that scene was...
I'm not gonna put the ladder scene. If this gets 3 likes, I'll show you guys the ladder scene.
Nobody's laughing right now.
Nobody's laughing.
Nobody's
And
laughing.
everyone's just like, Miss Jaffe, get out of the video. They're talking about absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, we're just awkwardly sitting in the back, just like. The whole class is yelling at Miss Jaffe right now. We're like.
We're just sitting in the back like...
It's like calm, just like.
It's like when your child's on the bench of an ASO soccer program and you just want to cheer for the team in general, but he never gets in. Yay, Jimmy!
Yo,
We should
don't
end.
talk about Jimmy like that, right?
We should end this before
Alright.
it gets bad.
Bye!
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
It was all Ben's idea.
No, it was not.